What's up, everybody? My name's Andy John, and I'm here to expose lies because I want to wake people up to the truth. There's truth out there, and it's being buried further and further every single day. It's being harder to get, harder to find, harder to research. You have to go to a library now and look for books that were made before 1940 to get real information about our history because it's being erased. I don't know if you've heard of the Mandela effect, but it's in progress right now. And if you don't believe me, watch any of these shorts that people are coming out with. Just happened with the cornucopia and Fruit of the Loom. If you haven't heard that story, just research it and you'll find out what happened. But what I'm going to expose now is more lies about NASA and specifically Mars. We're going to get right into the Mars missions because the Mars missions, in my opinion, and in many opinions, many censored opinions, we didn't go to Mars. No way on earth did we go to Mars. Not happening, never happening, for so many reasons, and that I'm not even gonna get into. I'm just gonna get into the obvious ones that we're talking about right now, okay? We're talking about Mars. We didn't go. Let me explain. Let me show you. Ready? Here we go.
All right, so here we have beautiful Mars, or at least what they want us to think Mars is and what Mars looks like, because they're always telling us what they want us to think. We have to use our own brains though, but let's talk about Mars. The conditions on Mars are 62% less gravity than Earth, average temperature -60 degrees Celsius, no protection from cosmic radiation on this planet. And that is what mainstream science tells us. Conditions on Mars: 95% carbon dioxide, only 0.13% oxygen, 1/100th of Earth's pressure. Now I know there are some people out there that think, okay, what's all that mean? What it means is that living things will not live there. They won't survive. There is no life on Mars. There was no life on Mars. The atmosphere will not allow for life on Mars. Which brings me to this photo here. I found this video on Rumble. The channel is God's Flat Earth. I'll do a shout out. The woman or man, whoever does this channel, runs a great channel. They have unbelievable information on there. Amazing footage. But with this woman, I believe it's a woman, so I'm sorry that I keep saying that. So I could be wrong, but I believe it is. But the woman took all of these photos from NASA, directly from NASA, and what she did was turned up and down saturations and hues and tints and all of that, that Photoshop lingo. I'm not a Photoshop expert, but she determined by looking through so many photos that these, we'll call them bones, that they found here on Mars are not rocks. They are in fact bones. And they are in fact what looks very much like a dog bone. And she's going to point this out right now by right there. See where the head is? And see, there's the tail. You see the legs. It's really incredible because you can see that that is a dog or a coyote or something, but it looks very much like a dog, and there's really no denying it.
The reason why this is so important is because, according to mainstream science, back to the beginning of the video I showed you, the atmosphere in Mars does not allow for life to live there. So these bones could not possibly be on Mars. Now, NASA's explanation for these bones are that they're not bones, they're rocks. But we have to start thinking for ourselves. Instead of thinking for other people, right? Letting someone tell us a thought and then just accepting it. Instead of doing that, we need to start thinking for ourselves. Does this look like a rock to you? To me, it does not. To me, it looks just like a dog bone. Now, you might have to rewind it and take another look, but I'm going to show you some more bones as we move on in the future. and we're going to check out some more stuff and the absurdities and lies that they feed us constantly. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys like this, please hit subscribe, hit follow. I listed my channels in the beginning. I know it seems absurd, I have a lot, but I get censored very heavily, and I'm constantly getting shut down, deplatformed. It's really ridiculous, especially when I hit 25,000 in only a couple days, and then they shut me off. I cannot be seen by non-followers on Instagram. So it's just never-ending bull over what? Why is this harmful to anyone? In my opinion, they know it's harmful because here's what I think. And let me just say this real quick before we carry on. I believe that we are fighting amongst ourselves, and the people that are in control, they know this. They use that against us, okay? If we all would just realize how deep the lies get, that we have been lied to, me and you are no longer enemies. Me and you are now friends. We have a common enemy, and they know this. They know this. But I also think that they know that there are going to be people that wake up, and there are going to be people that mercilessly defend what they believe, what they have been taught, what they have been indoctrinated to think. And that's going to cause further division. So they know this. They know it. But I truly believe that it's just gotten so absurd now. It's just so blatantly obvious. And we're going to continue on, and I really hope you guys keep watching my videos, because I'm going to start posting these as much as I possibly can. I'm going to try and do at least 3 or 4 of them a week. So let's do this and check out some more footage. We're going to keep going on the bones.
All right, so here we go. We are on Mars, and we have bones on Mars. We have bones. And I know you could be thinking these could easily be rocks, right? They could be rocks. I mean, maybe. Maybe they could be rocks. But we are on Mars here, right here. These are real NASA photos from the NASA website of what I think and what many people think are bones. Not rocks, bones. And if you study fossils or archaeology or, pretty much anything, you will come to the conclusion that these are bones.
So the person that put together this video did us, once again, an amazing solid by outlining the bones that you're going to see next, all right? They outlined all of the bones. Now, I want you to watch this. Take a look at this. This is really, really cool. It's really amazing what this artist did. Now, if you don't think that these are bones, I really am starting to feel like what's happening is you haven't quite let go of what they are telling you. What you have to understand here is NASA has been lying since NASA started. And it's not a surprise, because the people that started NASA are some of the most insidious, hideous critters of people that I've ever heard of, all right? A lot of them were brought over in Operation Paperclip. They were SS Nazis, and their big leader, hero of them, was Wernher von Braun, all right? Who, P.S., on his grave when he died, put Psalm 191, which talks about the firmament, which is awfully awkward why he would talk about the firmament if he was part the inventor of the rocket, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the rocket that brought these astronauts to space. I'm just saying. Little weird. Anyhow.
So before I show you a few more pictures, I just want to quickly go over why I think it's so despicable what they do to us, how they lie to us, how they pit us against each other, and they all do it on purpose. And the people that started it, the people that are heading this charge, well, they're dead now, but they are Nazis. They're murderers. So they prop these people up. And this is an article from Time Magazine article, propping this piece of trash up. Here, we'll read it together. Sporting a gray double-breasted suit, slicked back curls, and a slide rule rocket engineer Werner von Braun. Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler! Yeah, that's what he was doing before he became a rocket engineer for the good old United States of America. So what I'm going to do is show you some more bones, and the person that did this video lit them up for us so we can see them much more easily, and they're quite undeniably bones, in, I would hope, your opinion at this point. But that is the great part about having an opinion, is I think you're entitled to having one. My name is Andy John. Please check out my video on space and the astronauts and NASA lying, bubbles in space, all sorts of nonsense. And that was the one I posted before. This is only my second, and this is the second time I've ever made a short documentary, so I hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to keep bringing them to you, and I really do hope you enjoy it. So hit follow, check out my other accounts, and like and hit follow. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.